This is the morning of the 29th of October. Clip put up by Fox, written by Landon Meon. Pentagon orders managers to fire civilian workers with speed and conviction. The new guideline raises concerns about potential misuse to target employees who do not support Trump administration programs. Does that surprise anyone? Huh? Pentagon approves new Qatari Air Base in Idaho for F-15 pilot training. Well, sure, Qatar's the company or the country that gave him that fucking stupid airplane of his. Let's see what's in this.
And excited to be signing an additional agreement here with Qatar. And it's been an interesting couple of weeks, I will say. Yes, Stuart March. Yes. We're glad to welcome you here. We're grateful for the strong partnership that we have. The way you support our troops at LUD, Your Excellency. The line of communication we've had together, which has been robust ever since the beginning of this administration, and then especially since the events that have transpired over the last month. We want to thank you. I also want to thank you for the release of the Americans detained in Afghanistan. The American.
It's hard to hear this. You can listen to it if you want. You see a clip of the Brooklyn kid. His hair is all plastered back. He's also turning gray. The Pentagon has pulled key protections for its civilian workers and instructed managers to move with speed and conviction to fire underperforming workers, according to a memo issued last month. The guidelines were issued on September 30th, just one day before the government shutdown, in a memo titled Separation of Employees with Unacceptable Performance to eliminate workers with unacceptable performance reviews. Supervisors and human resource professionals are directed to act with speed and conviction to facilitate the separation from federal service employees performing unsuccessfully, reads the memo signed by Undersecretary of War Anthony Tata, the Pentagon's top personnel policy officer. I think it's insane. We got a guy that used to be the late night weekend host running the Pentagon. I mean, think about that, huh? The jerk off with the broad cream hair. The memo also states that managers will be held accountable for not addressing poor performance employees. You see him with that piece of shit blue suit of his that he wears all the time. You know how many homes he has? He has 3 different homes in 3 different states, and all the homes have to be protected, even when he's not there. Okay? All of his homes are protected 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when he's not there, and you're paying for it. Some managers fear the guidelines are too broad to where they could be used to fire employees who do not support Trump administration's programs, according to the Washington Post. It is unclear how many employees have been fired since the memo was issued last month. The department is in the process of adapting the new guidelines outlined in Undersecretary of War Tato's memo from December 30th, and we have nothing specific to share at this time, the Pentagon said in a statement to the Washington Post. Nearly half of the defense workers have been furloughed during the ongoing shutdown. The administration attempted to fire thousands of furloughed employees earlier this month, but the effort was blocked by a federal court. See a photograph of the Pentagon. You know what they do there? They figure out how to fuck people. That's what they do at the Pentagon. They figure out how to screw countries. You know, they went ahead and they put together a plan that they presented to John Kennedy of how to sink an American ship and blow up an American plane and blame Castro so they could attack Cuba. That's what they do. That's where they put together the assassination plans to whack JFK and Robert Kennedy. It's all done at the Pentagon, I think. Or the CIA, either one of the two. The civilian firings are part of a larger effort by the Pentagon chief, Pete Hegseth, to eliminate the debris he purports is standing in the way of his mission to carry out Trump's agenda. The sooner we have the right people, the sooner we can advance the right policies. Personnel is policy, Hesketh said last month during a speech at Marine Corps Base Quantico. The memo makes it easier for managers to fire defense civilian workers, creating additional subjectivity for job performance evaluation. Managers are directed to cite criteria used in federal job evaluation known as Douglas factors. For each factor in the new memo, added language that could impact some of those considerations. Every DOW position supports the mission, so deficiencies in any role can warrant strong action. The memo reads under the Douglas factors section that involves an employee's role and responsibilities. The factors allow managers flexibility to address performance issues swiftly and effectively, according to the memo. This approach empowers supervisors to act decisively when performance undermines DOW objectives. Reinforcing a culture of excellence, supervisors are to use the Douglas factors in consideration of other actions, the memo added. Don't know if you caught the clips that I posted, but they whacked 4 of those drug boats. 4 additional. I think now they've shot, 12 of them so far? And they've killed over 50 people. Or 45 people. I'll attach the link. Look at it. Pass it along. And let me know what you think about this worthless Secretary of War with his piss-off blue suit that he wears all the time. You'd think he could afford a few different suits with his plastered down Brill cream hair. Huh? Secretary of War, my ass. I'll attach the link. Pass it along, and thanks for listening.